Francis has celebrated his first Sunday Mass as pontiff in the Vatican Small Parish Church before addressing 300,000 people in St Peter's Square. It's a year since professional footballer Fabrice Muamba collapsed during a game after suffering cardiac arrest, causing his heart to stop for more than an hour. He recovered, but 12 young people die every week in Britain from undiagnosed heart problems. BBC school reporters from Ravenswood School in Kent explain how students there are now raising awareness of the need for better heart screening following the sudden death of Ben Daniels, a student from their school.
These children may look fit and healthy,
but unfortunately 12 young people a week under the age of 35 die due to undiagnosed heart problems.
It's not just a statistic for us. One of our students, Ben Daniels, collapsed on the football pitch and sadly died 3 days later. We talked to Ben Daniels' dad, Paul Daniels. So how did you feel when Ben died?
It was a complete, absolute shock. We didn't know that he had a problem with his heart, and if we knew that he could be screened for his cardiac health, then we would have obviously got him screened. But you know, our world disappeared from underneath us. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know who to turn to, and that's when we found Cardiac Risk in the Young, who provided us with a tremendous amount of support.
Yeah.
Okay, everything going all right? You're doing very well.
Ravenswood is one of the first schools in the UK to screen students for their cardiac health. It's a lot of weight off my shoulder.
Good.
We spoke to Professor Sanjay Sharma about the heart screenings. Where do you hope to see CRY and other charities in the future?
I'm hoping, or it's my aspiration, that charitable organisations such as Cardiac Risk in the Young and others that deal with young people basically take forward screening in all young people. You may be aware that as we speak today, screening in young people is only confined to those that have cardiac symptoms or a family history of sudden cardiac death. But sadly, 80% of people that die suddenly at a young age have no warning symptoms at all, so we won't pick those people up.
These animations are part of our campaign to raise awareness of cardiac risk in the young. We raised £10,000 for CRY and talked to our Vice Principal, Mr. Spears, about the campaign.
What does the school have planned for the future as far as CRY is concerned?
It's our intention to continue to screen students year on year at the school, and we will also be raising funds to fund that screening process. We also hope to roll it out beyond Ravenswood to the local community.
Do you think we could learn from any other countries?
The only country that's an exception to this is Italy, where they do have a state-sponsored screening programme that mandates screening in all individuals aged between 12 to 35 that participate in regular competitive sport. And based on their screening program, they have identified that they've reduced sudden death in sport down all the way to 0.4 per 100,000, and that represents a 90% reduction in sudden death ever since this screening program was implemented.
So what legacy has been left behind?
The legacy is that many people, young people, will as a consequence not die because they've been screened, because Ravenswood School has raised the money, because they've raised the issue and they've raised awareness that you can be screened. And that's his legacy.
School Report's annual news day is coming up this Thursday. You can see lots more reports from school reporters from around the UK, bbc.co.uk/school report.